Welcome, Rogues, you know why you're here. I cannot react to movies I already watched, but I can make comments about them. I never got to see the original trilogy at the cinema, so that's why I got this cinema, so we can watch the movies again. And you can make a comment about the movie too. Just put it in the comment section below, about a scene you like, a character, or a dialogue. So let's talk about movies. You know something epic is going to happen when you see the fox against the Lucasfilm logo. And then boom, right in your face. Imagine it's 1977 and you watch this scene. I don't know why I like the sound of this scene. It's so... It's not that clear like modern movies. And then you have Darth Vader for the first time. Left, right, left, and start walking. How can you tell the viewer that your bad guy is a bad guy? Just make him kill somebody, I guess? Oh yeah, and don't forget the angry voice. I remember that these first 20 minutes of droids were always a little bit boring to me when I was a kid. But then you realize that you are discovering the world through them, and it's brilliant. And you have that sense of mystery through the eyes of the droids. All the time you are like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then something happened. And then you are like, oh no, they are droid napping. And looks like Tatooine is a very small planet. I always grew up with the special edition, so these scenes are normal to me. But I can understand why some fans hate them. I would love to see the original release, but I don't see that happening. And there's Luke. Oh damn. This is the start. He was just a farmer and now he's the ultimate Jedi in the universe. And I just love the theory about this red droid, that he busted his own motivator so they can take R2D2 because he's force sensitive or something. I used to have a toy about that Skyhopper thing. Skyhopper? That that triangle ship. If this were my first time watching this movie back in 1977, I would freak out with this scene. I would believe that this is a hologram. Ah, poor Luke. He's just in chains to that farm. Everyone's gone and he's the only one there. Talking about epicness here. This sunset, I don't know how they made two suns there. It might be a simple special effect, but it looks so good. I mean, I believe there are two suns there. And of course, oh, John Williams. Oh, so powerful music. And I think we have our first alien appearance. Tusken Raiders. I think I noticed C-3PO fall on the 10th time watching the movie. I just never noticed that he... Oh, and we have the infamous rock of the Blu-ray edition. Well, I agree, it's too much. It was better without the rock. And now the scream, I guess? Yeah, I think they changed that scream like 3 times. But this is the worst one. The Blu-ray one. I think I like better the DVD edition. Hello there!
Hello there.
And all the fans attacking each other's throat about why Obi-Wan doesn't recognize R2. I have the answer. They were making one movie at a time. It's almost impossible to connect everything with everything. Or maybe Obi-Wan recognized him and he doesn't say anything. I always wonder how they did that, because I think it's Anthony Daniels in the suit, but he doesn't have an arm, so how the heck they did that? They were puppeteering or something? I wonder how was the reaction of the audience to this lightsaber. I would be like, oh, what the heck, it's a laser sword. And I like the concept about the Force, because if you want to be a Jedi, you have to be selfless, but if you're a Sith, you can choke everyone up with the Force. I mean, that's a very convincing acting of choking.
Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
Why would Imperial troopers be not a
No,
journalist?
that's gotta be a joke or something. Oh, and this scene is so... It's so powerful. Just the reveal and Luke's face and the music. Oh, the music is another character. And I just love how the wind blows there. Like, this is my destiny then. I should go to Alderaan. And then wipe. Chon, 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 that's the I just love this. Come on, don't tell me that you don't love this 70s zoom. And the music like, oh, very dramatic. Oh, you have a little practical effect in my CGI. And of course, that's the Outrider Shadows of the Empire. When I was a kid, I always tried to do that trick with my friends. You will give me my pencil back. And after watching so many times, don't you think that this little ball here looks like BB-8? Another rhyme, I guess? Oh, let's have a drink in that cantina. I mean, look, they are having a good time. Any particular reason for not admitting droids? Did a droid kill someone there? Well, they don't have any problem with lightsabers, so... And everybody goes back to their own business, like, another one. And every few minutes the movie introduces a new character. And it doesn't feel like, oh, another character. Another infamous scene. Every time there is a new release of the movie, they change that part. Why? I wasn't there in 1977, but Han shot first. Okay, save for the practical effects, the CGI is not holding that well. Especially this guy Java. Not only it's not a good CGI anymore, it gives away the plot of episode 6 about who is Java. What is Java? But at least they added Boba Fett. I mean, Yeah, 70s. Special effects. This movie has everything, even stop motion. The way he just, without saying anything. Oh, this one is one of my favorites. It's a space station. I mean, it's so epic. The introduce of the Death Star for the first time to the characters, to the main characters. But you don't get the sense of a scale up to this point. And you get closer and closer, and oh damn, this thing is huge! And the music is so to make it even bigger, and then you have these two guys, and oh, the Falcon looks so small. Yeah. What if Darth Vader decided to enter the ship, lightsaber in hand, and all the ship till he finds the presence? You can see this scene as many times as you want. It's always funny. And he just blows everything. I mean, that's the smart move. You don't have any choice. I just love Princess Leia. She's getting rescued and she's like, oh, you don't have escape plan? And just when everything can't get any worse.
It's worse.
Yeah. And here comes another classic. Take cover when he already took.
Listen to them, they're dying, R2. Curse my metal body.
And he thinks everyone's dying. And you have like 1,000 stormtroopers. Stormtroopers running with the full orchestra. And what a change of pace! With only the music, like... And then you discover, oh, the bad guy also has a lightsaber. It's not a flashy fight, but I love this fight. There is too much at risk, and Obi-Wan is just, I'm going to give my life for this. And oh, damn, Obi-Wan. There is no way out. He must die. If he doesn't die, Luke would help him, and maybe Luke would get killed. So it's such a badass moment for Obi-Wan to get killed in order to save the others. And of course, he's not gone at all. This music building towards the action, and everything is just like waiting, and it goes up, and then every fan does this, so don't judge me. And I just love how they work around limitation of that time. Why only 4 ships attacking the Falcon? Because the ships were sentinels, and because they let them go, and because we have a very low budget. But that's brilliant. That guy looks like a Barney Stinson wannabe. I think this is the first computer generated image in this movie. I mean, the original from 1977. I think there is a recording in YouTube about the premiere of this movie in this very scene. So that recording is like gold because you can see how the people reacted to Star Wars. And of course, the Empire is going to defend himself. I always played with my toys recreating this scene, like the X-Wings and the TIE Fighters. You really need to pay attention to this scene. This is a painting, and this is the model. I never noticed that until I saw a documentary or something, and I was like, oh, that's why it always looks so weird to me, because it's just entering and then the lightning and something changed, and I always noticed, but I couldn't tell it was a painting. I always loved the music in Star Wars, but this scene has no music up to this point of the battle. Of course, it began with the music, but now it's gone. And you are like in the edge of your seat, like, what's going to happen? And the music kicks in up to this point. And then you discover that you can talk with the Force. It's a ghost. It's amazing how many times I've seen this movie. But this scene, it still gives me chills. And then Han Solo is back. That's a great comeback. I really love it. He's not that selfish after all. And it's just amazing. It's a great ending. I mean, you can feel the energy of everyone like, yeah, we defeated the Death Star. We are alive. And then that change of energy, like you were so happy and then you see R2-D2 and you're like, what? No, not the droid. And C-3PO just like, oh, I want to help. Just take my circuits. Oh, this is classic fairy tale. The knight saved the kingdom, and it's awarded with a medal. And it's done. I need to see this at the cinema. I mean, not this cinema, a real cinema. Maybe in the 50th anniversary. That would be amazing. Okay, guys, those were my comments about the movie. I want to hear yours, so put it in the comment section below, and I guess I will see you in the next video. So